You love JRPGs and you want the best ones on the Nintendo Switch? We've got you. These 10 games don't just bring epic battles and unforgettable stories, they make full use of the Switch's power. If you don't play these, you're missing out. Let's get into the top 10 best JRPGs on the Switch. And hey, while you're here, hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss out on the best gaming content. Kicking things off, Persona 4 Golden is the perfect mix of high school drama and supernatural murder mystery. You play as a transfer student stuck in a small town, but things get wild when people start disappearing into a strange alternate world. The turn-based combat is slick, the social interactions feel meaningful, and the story will hook you until the very end. If you haven't played this yet, now's the time, especially with the portability of the Switch. 9. Octopath Traveler II. This sequel takes everything the first Octopath Traveler did and makes it better. You've got 8 different characters, each with their own story, and you can switch between them as you explore a massive world. The combat system is a satisfying mix of turn-based strategy and break mechanics, keeping battles fresh. Plus, that HD 2D art style, still one of the best-looking visual styles out there. 8. Star Ocean: The Second Story R. This is a remastered classic that blends sci-fi and fantasy like no other JRPG. The combat is fast, fluid, and full of customization, making every battle feel different. The story is packed with twists, and you get to make choices that affect how things play out. If you like real-time combat and branching narratives, Star Ocean: The Second Story R is worth your time. 7. Am Setsuna. Am Setsuna is a throwback to classic JRPGs, but it brings its own emotional weight. The story follows Setsuna, a girl chosen for a tragic sacrifice, and the journey, yeah, I know, no using that word, leading up to it is full of memorable characters and tense battles. The combat system is inspired by Chrono Trigger, so if you love old-school turn-based RPGs with a deep, melancholic story, this one hits hard. 6. Xenoblade Chronicles. Massive world? Check. Engaging combat? Check. A story that will leave you thinking about it long after you've finished? Absolutely. Xenoblade Chronicles throws you into an open-world RPG full of intense battles and deep lore. The combat keeps evolving as you play, so you're always learning new strategies. If you want a JRPG that gives you hours of exploration and a gripping narrative, this is the one. 5. Persona 5 Royale. You already know Persona 5 Royale is a masterpiece. You play as a high schooler by day and a phantom thief by night, taking down corrupt adults in an alternate reality. The turn-based combat is stylish, the story is packed with twists, and the soundtrack, one of the best in gaming. If you've never played Persona 5, this is the definitive version, and the Switch makes it easy to play anywhere. 4. No Kuni: Wrath of the White Witch. Imagine playing a Studio Ghibli movie. That's No Kuni. The art style, the story, the music, everything feels magical. You follow Oliver, a boy traveling through a fantasy world, battling creatures and casting spells in real-time combat. It's charming, heartwarming, and perfect for players who want a JRPG with that classic fairy tale feel. Ys 8: Lacrimosa of Dana. Fast-paced combat? Check. A massive island to explore? Check. A surprisingly deep story? Also check. Ys 8 puts you in the shoes of Adol Kristin, a shipwrecked adventurer trying to survive on a mysterious island. The real-time combat is some of the best in action RPGs, and the game constantly throws new challenges your way. It's addictive, and once you start, you won't want to stop. 2. Triangle Strategy. If you love strategy RPGs, Triangle Strategy is a must-play. The choices you make change the story in meaningful ways, and the battles require actual planning. No mindless button mashing here. The pixel art style mixed with tactical combat feels fresh, and every decision carries real weight. It's one of the best tactical RPGs on the Switch, hands down. At number 1, it had to be NieR Automata. This game isn't just about fast-paced, satisfying combat. It tells a story that will make you question everything. You play as androids 2B and 9S, fighting against alien machines, but things get deeper the more you play. The way the game unfolds through multiple playthroughs is genius, and the soundtrack is hauntingly good. If you love action RPGs with a thought-provoking narrative, this is the best JRPG you can play on the Switch. That's the list. Which one are you playing first? Let me know in the comments. And if you made it this far, drop a like and subscribe, because we're dropping more JRPG content just like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.